If you've been feeling different, you're not crazy. Things are changing. You're shifting. In fact, our whole collective is shifting. And if you're feeling it now, you're ahead of the curve. So stick with me till the end of this video because I'm going to be breaking down what's happening, why it's happening, and what you can do to help this transition go smoother. Okay. So this is not just like a linear shift, and it's not just one thing shifting. There are multiple shifts happening all at the same time. They're shifting forward, pulling back a little bit, shifting forward again. And this is like 4 simultaneous shifts happening all at the same time. So this is overwhelming. It's confusing. You may have been feeling for a while that something big is happening, something big is going to change, something big is coming to you, and you're not wrong. But at the same time, you are like, where, right? Like, where is it? It's a process, and there's layers and there's levels to this. It's so complicated, right? So it's hard to find words into it. But the main thing I want to get through to you is that you are not crazy and you are not wrong, but you are one of the first. So like my channel's small, right? So there's not a lot of you guys watching. So the ones that are watching, I know for sure are meant to get this message. So you may be feeling like people in your life, just like you feel kind of repelled by. You have little to zero tolerance for anything low vibrational people, situations, energies, behaviors, and it's because your frequency is rising. So anything that is a lower frequency than you is no longer a match for you. And this is difficult, right? Because you are either choosing to cut certain things out of your life or the universe is taking things out of your life. So maybe you've lost a job. That's because there's a better job coming for you. That's going to make you happier and pay you more. So we got the Temperance. Listen, you have already started, right? Do you see how this angel is dipping his toes in the water? So you're testing the water, you're dipping your toe in, you've already started, but you can also see there's a long path ahead of him. You still have a long way to go. Like I said, there's layers to this, there's levels to this. This is not linear, it's not one and done. Look at the path is not even a straight line, right? It curves, it goes over hills. But at the end of the path is the crown, is the prize. Like you will be crowned. You will get your prize. You will get your new position. I keep getting that heavily, like you need to get yourself in position. And the fact that you're already feeling this frequency, you're ahead of most of the collective on this timeline shift, you are in a unique position to set yourself up before everybody else. And we keep getting him to the Page of Swords. So this is about your intellect and your logic, but it's also like this new timeline is going to make you feel young again. It's going to make you feel excited about life again. It's going to give you like a spring in your step again. This is exciting, okay? I know some of it can feel frustrating, but it's very exciting. Like I feel the energy buzzing through me as I'm receiving this message and giving this message. It's a very high frequency buzz. So if you're feeling like restless and having like a buzzing energy, maybe you can't sleep at night, that's because high frequency energy is fast. You might be feeling like time is speeding up because it is, okay? It is. And we have the Hangman. So like you are getting a whole new perspective on life. So you may have found yourself in situations that were not ideal or situations that you didn't like. Like I said, like losing things out of your life that you weren't ready to lose. But it's giving you a new perspective, right? And when things don't work out for you or, sorry, the energy is really strong coming through. When something doesn't work out for you, it can be fuel to your fire. It can motivate you to try harder next time. So every loss is not a bad thing. It can motivate you to push you further into this new life and into this new timeline. And I said we are shifting timelines as a collective. So you individually are shifting, and you're shifting first, but we're shifting as a collective. And let me tell you why, real quick side note. So we have the outer planets, right? Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto. And what have they been doing? If you follow astrology, you know that they are all moving into new signs over the course of maybe roughly like a year, right? But they're not smoothly transitioning from one sign to another. They're going to dip their toe in. They're going to dip their toe into the next sign, and then they're going to retrograde, and they're going to go back to the sign they were in. And then when they go direct, they're going to go back into that next sign. So what does this mean? Okay. The outer planets are not personal planets. The outer planets are for the collective. Okay. So the collective is shifting, and it's not just boom, there you go. It's going to like dip your toe in and give you a little taste of what the new timeline is, but then it's going to bring you back to tie up loose ends, to integrate, and then it's going to let you go back in. Some of them, like Pluto, went back and forth several times. Pluto is like full on in Aquarius now. This is like power to the people. Pluto and Capricorn is over. So the powers that be, the structures, the gatekeepers, the hierarchy, that is over. They have no more power. The power has been placed with the people. But it's going to take us a while to catch on to that, right? Why? Because so if somebody has been chained up for a long time, they're not even trying to escape. They've given up and they've accepted their fate, right? So you take the chains off and they're free to go. But how long does it take? How long does it take for people to realize they can get up and go? You are one of the first to realize you can get up and go. The other outer planets are still doing a ping pong back and forth. So we're like in the middle, right? And I'm not going to get into breaking down what all of the planets are doing, because that might bore you if you're not into astrology. But you can check me out on Substack if you are into the astrology. Listen, we got him again. This is very exciting. This is not scary. This is an exciting shift. It is not scary. And you feel it, right? You feel it. Oh, so the other thing I wanted to mention is that you are shifting so fast. You need to take time to stop and let it integrate. So there's something that you're working towards, and you're working really fast and furiously. Like, you are so motivated and you want to get things done. You want to move forward. You want to rise. Okay. Which is great. But you will be the most productive if you take pauses along the way to let it integrate. The best example I can think to give for this is when you're getting attuned for Reiki. Listen, this is the Empress, and she is birthing new things into this world. This does not have to be a baby, and you do not have to be a woman for this to apply to you, but she is bringing new things into this world. And that is exactly what this shift is about. Judgment. Okay. God is calling judgment. Dun, 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 dun. God is sounding the horn, like, let's go. Let's go. He's waking the people. We have our power back. We can decide to stop giving away our power to things outside of us. And then people always ask me, like, well, what do you mean by that? How? Okay, by building your own businesses, building your own communities. Uranus is going into Gemini. This is about using technology to build your own communities. And Gemini is local, right? This is like within driving distance kind of communities. Bringing together your local communities and learning how to rely on each other. Stop, like, as a collective, we need to stop relying on the government, make our own communities, make our own systems, and learn to rely on each other. Because who do we trust more? Ourselves and each other? Or the big government that doesn't know us? They don't know us. Do they care about us? I don't know, right? So, and then Neptune is going into Aries. Sorry, guys. Let's reset. Don't leave me because this is important. Neptune is going into Aries, okay? And what is Neptune? It's our intuition. And what is Aries? Ourselves. So we're going to go into a time where we're not relying on like the experts or the media. We're going to rely on our own intuition first. Because for a while now, we've all been like, oh, well, they're the professionals. They're the experts. They know best. And this is the Sun card. Like, we are going to be so happy. We're going to be so happy in this new timeline. We're going to feel so free. Look at that baby. He's naked. He's free. He's living his best life. And he's like, here I am. Here I am. This is going to be us. This is what we're moving into. Okay. So we're going to start honoring our own intuition over what strangers, like the experts, they're strangers. Okay. So we're taking our own power back in so many ways. In so many ways. Saturn is also moving into Aries. So what's that, right? Saturn is like structures, and Aries is ourselves. So we are going to determine our own structures. We are going to determine our own timeline. We are going to determine our own boundaries. And listen, we've been waiting, right? We've been waiting. We've been feeling this coming. We've been getting a taste of it and feeling like any second now, any second now, any second now, but it's not coming, right? Like where, right? Okay. Look, you can see the ships in the background. They're coming, but it's not like, we still have to kind of wait too, right? The devil, but he's in the reverse. This is like, we have freed ourselves. This is the Page of Wands, okay? So, like, we're going to be able to start new things that we're so passionate about. We're not, listen, say goodbye to the 9-to-5s where we're, like, dying inside because we hate our jobs for 8 hours a day. We're going to be able to start projects that we're passionate about and, like, figure out who we are and our strength, right? We are going to be so strong. And listen, this isn't like the kind of revolution or shift where people are going to be, it's not going to be like a regular war fighting in the streets. It's just going to be through our choices and our suggestions. And we are going to be gracious. Like, she's having the lion open his mouth. The lion doesn't have to open his mouth, but the lion likes that she is her power of suggestion, and she is gracious, and he likes the way that she's leading him. So he's accommodating her. He wants to please her. He wants to cooperate with her. So our strength is not going to be like brute force, right? It's going to be in how we deal with each other. And we got the Sun card again. Listen, happiness. This is going to be a happy new timeline. Happy and free and like fully ourselves. Like I've been talking about radically loving ourselves, radically accepting ourselves. Guys, it's coming. It's coming, but there's an element of healing that you need to do. Okay. And this is so random, but I really want to say, like, drink lemon juice mixed in water, like squeeze 1 lemon in some water and drink it at least once a day, because not only is that really healthy, like physically, but it's going to like awaken your cells. It's going to help your nervous system, help you integrate these new frequencies. Listen, so the Queen of Wands is magical, right? She's got the magic wand. She's got the familiar. This is like your power, your magical power, because you know what? High frequency is able to manifest like boom, right? So you're going to be able to attract and manifest and bring the things into your life that you want through this new timeline. And we got the Temperance again. And this time I'm noticing his third eye is lit up. And this is about trusting your own intuition. We are moving into a time where we are all going to follow our own intuition. And he's mixing the cups, and that represents your healing. So along the way, you need to work on your healing. You need to work on taking a pause to integrate. Okay. Like, he still has this long path ahead of him, but he's not like, I gotta go. He's stopping to listen to his intuition. He's stopping to heal. He's stopping to test the water, right? So you need to do like checkpoints along the way. And the Two of Pentacles, this balancing, right? You need to balance your new frequency. And so you see like the waves in the background. So there's going to be like stormy water in the background. Listen, like I said, you are one of the first to feel this timeline shift. You are one of the first. And because of that, you are going to be able to help other people when they are ready to also shift timelines. You cannot force anybody else to shift a timeline before they are ready. And there are going to be people resisting. This is coming out again. There are going to be people resisting this timeline shift. Excuse me. And they might try to pull you back down to the lower timeline with them. They might cause chaos. They might cause stormy waters. They might try to cause problems for you. Listen, because the reality is not everybody wants to see you rise. And the people that are not rising themselves, especially, do not want to see you rise. People don't want to see you doing better than them. That's just, sorry, people are like that, right? So some people might not get to come with you. Some people might have to get some serious boundaries put up, okay? And that's part of you protecting your new high frequency. This is like, this is so exciting.